On 13 December in Spaces Besant Nagar, Chennai, Beyond Relief and Rehab, Reclaiming Chennai, Reclaiming Democracy, a program to discuss the experiences of flood and the relief work that followed was conducted. Organizers were busy setting up the place, and the program began with a short film depicting why floods happen.
இந்த சோழவரம் திருவள்ளூர் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்ல தான் இருக்கு. கீழே இருக்கிற ரெட் ஹில்ஸ் அதாவது புழல் ஏரியும் திருவள்ளூர் டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்ல தான் இருக்கு.
So this meeting we really called to see how
it was followed by Archana, who spoke about the agenda of the program.
To work on governance issues and to take governance into our hands. As the public, we've realized there hasn't been a plan. We've each been doing something over the last couple of weeks in terms of relief effort, in terms of responding to people, in terms of responding to distress and wanting to do more. But we realized that there hasn't been a plan. And now it's important for all of us to get together.
Chennai Corporation is the oldest surviving municipal corporation in India. When was it established?
Satwik's questions stumped the audience quite a bit.
How many police stations are there in the city and how many fire stations are there in the city?
My name is Pradeep John.
Pradeep explained how the Doppler radar worked and how it really predicted Chennai floods.
Maybe you hear in Ramanan sir saying, "Aangange malai peyyum." Aangange na engan theriyadhu ungalukku. That's the sad truth we are in. Vadakadalam malai peyyum. Vadakadalam starts from Kadalur. It may rain. How will a common man in Chennai be prepared for this?
So instead of speaking about...
Sashwat spoke about the decline of water bodies in the city and its link to the floods.
Probably quite a bit back in history and tell you why such an event is going to create a flood in the city. So the question I was asked is why Chennai flooded? And the rather useless answer I might say is Chennai flooded because Chennai is in a floodplain. Drowned in half the city. We didn't have Vedacheri flooded. Why? By the way, when do you think these photos were? So Shashwat showed you a slide.
Ruti Sagar spoke about the lack of flood coverage by mainstream media. Ashwin highlighted how social media bridged the gap between people and resources.
Right, so the Paris attacks, we had the hashtag Porte, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but this hashtag helped a lot of people get safe. A lot of people opened their doors, and whoever was willing to provide their house for people outside.
Coming together of people was one of the biggest experiences ever personally for me.
Once the speakers were over with their talk, the floor was open for the attendees to speak about their thoughts and experiences during the flood.
Looking at 1.1 lakh liters of rainfall that falls in your property.
I think our response was as best as it could be given the circumstances, the kind of training we have had from school and college and our civil society.
I think we failed ourselves fundamentally as citizens. We caused the floods.
Places where I rescued, I would see BMWs and Audis floating right there and boats going everywhere.
We think of how we can, if technology fails.
Myself and Shravan were very busy in cities doing animal rescues. So we have almost rescued 2,000 animals in the last 20 days.
We keep that momentum up and take it forward. I think that is what we create a real traction in terms of creating transparency, or better governance, or better rehabilitation, or even something as simple as making sure the city.
Because a lot of people didn't know what was wrong where in Chennai. The floods did affect, people did know it was raining, there was water, people were scared. But to get down to the facts and figures and to understand comprehensively which areas were worst affected versus which areas were okay versus which areas weren't at all is very important.
I think an event like this is really important to congregate.
Saundarya beautifully explains why such events matter at the first place.
Everyone here is concerned about the same thing. And while a conversation like this can't really take you to a solution, it clearly shows that you can talk to people with the same ideas or wanting to do something, and that therefore there's like exchange of like intellectual resources, which can therefore like as in culminate into some sort of action.